The journey north begins as a whisper, a faint sound carried on the wind, a secret shared between those who dare to dream of something more. It starts with a yearning, a deep-seated desire for a life free from hardship and fear, a hope that grows in the heart, nurtured by resilience and the unwavering belief in a brighter tomorrow. It's a fragile flame, easily extinguished, yet it burns with surprising strength, fueled by stories of a city called San Antonio, a beacon of promise, a sanctuary whispered about in hushed tones, a place where dreams might actually take root and blossom. It's a place where Spanish and English blend, a cultural tapestry woven with threads from different worlds, creating a vibrant and welcoming atmosphere, where newcomers are not just tolerated, but embraced, their unique contributions valued and celebrated. It's a city that understands the strength in diversity, but remembered as part of the city's own story. Their struggles, their triumphs, their very existence becomes interwoven with the city's identity, enriching its narrative. This promise travels across borders, defying physical barriers and political divides, carried on the hopes and dreams of those seeking refuge. Whispered in phone calls and letters, fragile connections to loved ones left behind, testaments to the enduring power of human connection. A new life is possible, a chance to rebuild, to heal, to finally find peace and security. For many, leaving is not a choice but a necessity, a desperate act of survival in the face of unbearable circumstances. A parent desperate to feed their children, willing to risk everything for the chance to provide a meal, a future, a life. A young man fleeing violence, seeking escape from the clutches of fear and oppression, hoping to find safety and a chance to live without constant threat. A mother dreaming of education for her daughter, a vision of a future where her child can learn, grow, and achieve her full potential, unburdened by the limitations of their past. They pack what little they own, the bare essentials for a journey into the unknown. A change of clothes, a practical necessity for the long road ahead, a faded photograph, a tangible link to the past, a reminder of loved ones and cherished memories, a small cross, a symbol of faith, a source of comfort and strength in the face of adversity. They leave behind everything familiar, driven by the echo of hope, a hope that whispers of a better life, a brighter future, a place where they can finally belong. The journey is a crucible, a trial by fire that tests the limits of human endurance. Days under a relentless sun, scorching heat that saps strength and tests resolve. Nights haunted by fear. The darkness alive with unseen dangers. The silence broken only by the whispers of anxiety. Every shadow is a threat, every stranger a risk. Trust is a luxury they can no longer afford, replaced by a constant state of vigilance. They learn to trust their instincts, honing their senses to detect the slightest hint of danger, to read kindness or danger in a glance. A fleeting moment of connection that can mean the difference between safety and peril. Stripped of identity, they become simply migrants, reduced to a label that obscures their individual stories and struggles. But inside, the memory of home and the hope for San Antonio burn bright. These are the embers that keep them going, the fuel that sustains them through the darkest hours. Arrival is quiet, marked by exhaustion and uncertainty. The relief of reaching their destination is tempered by the daunting task of starting over. They carry the dust of the road and the weight of their journey, physical burdens that mirror the emotional baggage they carry within. Vulnerable and alone, they stand at the edge of a new world, a world that holds both promise and peril, opportunity and uncertainty. The promise that brought them now faces its first test. Will it hold true, or will it shatter against the harsh realities of a new life? Is this city truly different? Will they find sanctuary? Will they be welcomed with open arms or met with suspicion and hostility? Their past is a painful memory, their future unwritten. They stand at a crossroads, poised to write a new chapter in their lives. All they have is hope, a fragile yet powerful force that sustains them in the face of adversity. That the whisper they followed was not just an echo, but the truth. A truth that will guide them towards a better future, a life of dignity and opportunity. The journey is not over, it has only just begun. The road ahead may be long and arduous, but they are ready to face it with courage and determination. San Antonio breathes a different air, a unique blend of history and modern vibrancy that sets it apart. It's a city where the past lives in the present, where echoes of bygone eras resonate through its streets and buildings. And here, newcomers are not just visitors, but the next chapter, the future being written in real time. The spirit of bienvenida, of welcome, is deeply woven into the city's very fabric, an integral part of its identity. You see it in its architecture, hear it in its music, taste it in its food, and feel it in its people. It's a palpable sense of community. Spanish is not foreign here, it's not just a second language. It's the language of family, of friendship, and of daily life spoken in homes and on the streets. For migrants, for those seeking refuge, hearing their native tongue is a balm to the soul, a comforting sound. It's a sign they are closer to home, a reminder of where they come from, and a promise of where they can belong. San Antonio's strength comes from its diversity, from the richness of its cultures and the blending of traditions. It's in its willingness to evolve, to adapt, and to grow with each new arrival, embracing the change they bring. The city's welcome is not just a feeling, not just a word, but an action, a conscious choice to embrace others. It's a smile, a glass of water offered on a hot day, a helping hand extended in times of need. Puro San Antonio means genuine warmth, authentic hospitality, and a deep sense of community. It means looking out for one another, supporting your neighbors, and building a stronger community together. For those who have known only hardship, for those who have faced unimaginable challenges, these small acts of kindness are monumental. They are life-changing. They are the first threads of connection, the beginning of new friendships, and the foundation of a new life. They are proof that the promise of San Antonio is real, that hope is not lost, and that a better future is possible. In this city, welcome is not just a gesture, it's a way of life, an ingrained value that shapes the community. Here, hope finds a place to grow, to flourish, and to blossom into something beautiful. The journey continues, but now it is shared, walked together with a community that cares. Maria made the difficult decision to leave Guatemala, a land she loved, but one that could no longer provide for her family. With her son Leo's face etched in her mind, a constant reminder of why she was undertaking this perilous journey, hoping San Antonio, a distant beacon of opportunity, could offer what her village, trapped in a cycle of poverty, could not. The journey north was a blur of fear, each step fraught with uncertainty and danger. Clinging to La Bestia, the infamous freight train hiding from danger, from those who preyed on the vulnerable, her son's smile her only shield, a source of strength in the face of overwhelming adversity. Exhausted and weary, she finally arrived in San Antonio, with nothing but a phone number, scribbled on a crumpled piece of paper, and the unwavering hope of a better future. Lost and terrified in a new and overwhelming city, a stranger's kindness at a bus stop, a simple act of human compassion changed everything. Guided to a church shelter, a sanctuary for those in need, Maria found safety, a respite from the dangers of the streets, and a community of women who understood her struggle, women who had walked similar paths. They shared food, nourishing both body and soul, stories of hardship and resilience, and taught her how to find work, empowering her to build a new life. Every dollar earned was a step closer to reuniting with Leo, the driving force behind her every action. The first money sent home brought tears of relief, a tangible sign of progress. Her hope was taking root, nurtured by her hard work and the support of her new community. In San Antonio, Maria found more than shelter. She found the beginnings of a new life, a chance to rebuild and thrive. For Maria, the city's promise was no longer just a whisper. It was real, a tangible possibility within her grasp. Her journey was far from over, the road ahead still long and challenging, but now she was not alone. The soil of San Antonio nurtured her hope, providing fertile ground for her dreams to blossom. Each day she moved closer to bringing her son home, the ultimate goal that fueled her every effort. The city's welcome became her foundation, a solid base upon which to build her future. Maria's story is one of thousands, a testament to the courage and resilience of those seeking a better life, each hope taking root in new ground, contributing to the vibrant tapestry of San Antonio. Carlos, a Honduran carpenter, fled violence with only his aunt's address in San Antonio. Welcomed into her small home, he struggled with loneliness and language. Wandering the neighborhood, he met Elena, tending roses in her yard. Their first conversations were a mix of broken English and patient Spanish. Through Elena, Carlos discovered the city's traditions and found belonging. Love blossomed, and her family embraced him. Work with Elena's father let Carlos use his skills again. He was no longer just a refugee, but Carlos the carpenter. The feel of wood in his hands grounded him. In San Antonio, he found safety, love, and a new family. Carlos's journey turned exile into home, one piece of wood at a time. The city's promise became his reality. Here, love and belonging grew from shared roots. In San Antonio, welcoming newcomers is a community mission. Churches, mosques, and synagogues open their doors, offering shelter and nourishment. Volunteers provide more than goods. They offer dignity and connection. Pastor Michael's small church is one of many filling the gaps, driving families to appointments, enrolling children in school, and teaching legal rights. Beyond faith groups, grassroots organizations and neighbors step up. The food bank ensures families have food. Nonprofits offer legal aid and job training. This web of compassion is the city's immune system, healing and supporting its newest members. For families arriving with nothing, a warm meal and a safe bed are lifelines. But it's the human touch, a listening ear, a plate of tamales, that truly matters. These acts of grace are the foundation for new lives. In San Antonio, community is sanctuary. Here, strangers become neighbors. The city's spirit of bienvenida is lived, not just spoken. New beginnings are built on shared kindness. San Antonio's welcome is real, but challenges remain. Migrants face a maze of bureaucracy, legal hurdles, fear of deportation, and the constant threat of setbacks. Many are forced into low-wage jobs, vulnerable to exploitation. Children carry trauma, learning a new language and culture while trying to keep up in school. The pressure to adapt is immense, and resilience comes at a cost. Yet for every wall, there's a window of kindness. Pro bono lawyers, fair employers, dedicated teachers, and welcoming classmates offer critical support. These acts don't solve every problem, but they provide footholds for hope. The city's true character shines in these moments. Kindness becomes a ladder over obstacles. Each act of compassion helps migrants keep climbing. The journey is hard, but not hopeless. Slowly, new arrivals find their footing. Securing a home, no matter how humble, is a monumental step, a sanctuary from uncertainty. Building routines, work for parents, school for children, anchors their days. School becomes a hub of integration where children learn, make friends, and dream of the future. New communities form in churches, parks, and local tiendas, offering comfort and connection. These pockets of community are lifelines providing practical and emotional support. Celebrating together, mourning together, they remind each other they are not alone. Roots begin to grow, anchoring families to their new home. In San Antonio, stability is built one day, one connection at a time. The journey from survival to belonging is slow but sure. Each step forward is a victory. The city's promise becomes reality little by little. New lives take hold on solid ground. Migration is a dynamic exchange. Each new arrival weaves fresh threads into San Antonio's rich tapestry. Migrants bring skills, traditions, and perspectives, enriching the city in countless ways. New businesses, baleada stands, pupuserias, bakeries, revitalize neighborhoods and expand the city's flavors. Beyond economics, migrants bring resilience and a powerful work ethic. Their spirit inspires and reminds the city of its own strength. Integration is a two-way street. As migrants adapt, San Antonio evolves. Schools improve, hospitals hire bilingual staff, and leaders become more attuned to new needs. The city is transformed not just by absorbing newcomers, but by growing with them. Each new thread strengthens the fabric of San Antonio. The city becomes more colorful, intricate, and resilient. Migration is not just survival, it's renewal. Together, old and new, the city thrives. The story of migrants in San Antonio is one of mutual growth. The city offers welcome and opportunity. Migrants bring hard work, culture, and hope. Together, they create a cycle of renewal, building a more vibrant, humane city. Revitalized neighborhoods, diverse schools, and new festivals are proof of this partnership. The journey is ongoing, but in San Antonio, it is not solitary. The spirit of community and bienvenida makes the impossible possible. The children of migrants will become the city's future leaders. In the end, San Antonio's story is not us and them, it is we. Strangers become neighbors, and together, they build a shared future. Under the wide Texas sky, hope and compassion grow side by side.